Hey my Squidlings, it's Katie here and welcome back to another review and demo video. If you are not following me on Twitter, why aren't you? Because this was actually requested by all of you Twitter people that voted in my poll. So I am hurriedly filming this before today, obviously. Filming this the day before, of course. So we're going to be taking a look at the very new and very awesome Spectrum Noir Sparkle glitter pens, or glitter brush pens. So this is the packaging that they come in. And this just says they are a glitter brush pen. They look like, you know, your standard brush pen, and then they have this little middle-y thing to keep the ink from flowing. And then on the back here, if you want to read that, you can pause it. I'm going to go over it later, so it's no big deal, but as you can see in this package, one of the brush pens is not like the other. I have already taken this out to look at it, so let's actually take all of them out. This packaging is actually really simple to open. So here is what a basic brush pen looks like. So if hopefully my camera will focus, you can see that it says Spectrum Noir Sparkle, and then on the other side it says the color name, and this one is Amethyst. And then it has the color on the very tip, and then once you open it, this one has already had the ink flow into it, so you can see that it is a brush pen. Now I am going to show you one that actually has not been squeezed, which will be this one. This is Pink Garnet. So basically what you do is you remove that ring and then you twist it clockwise up until it kind of clicks in there. It doesn't really click, it just gets tightened. And then this is what the brush actually looks like before. This one's a little frayed out, but that'll fix whenever the ink comes to play. And then you are supposed to shake it and leave it upright. You're supposed to squeeze it a little bit too until you see the ink flow into the clear barrel. And then once you see it, you're supposed to stop, and it'll just flow into the actual brush. Alright, and as you can see, the color is flowing into it, so we just have to cap it and wait a little bit for the ink to flow a little more. I'm going to do that to the rest of these, and then we'll be back and I will show you what the swatches look like. Alright, so I am back. That probably took no time at all for you guys, but it took a little bit of time for me. So here are the swatches, and these are fully dry. Just look how sparkly and pretty they are. Oh, they're so pretty. So we have Rose Quartz, which is like a peachy, rosy color kind of. Pink Garnet, which is like a hot pink. Cosmos, which is a very like lavendery purple. Then we have Amethyst, which on my camera looks blue violet, but it's more like a just like a regular violet. Then we have Moonstone, which is just a light blue, and then we have Aquamarine, which is a little bit darker. On the back here, I'm actually going to show you some stuff. You can actually blend these pretty well, taking them directly in. So like I use the Pink Cosmos here, and then I blended it out with the Rose Quartz, and you get a really nice blend. They are also water soluble even when they're dry, so you're going to want to be careful around water if you like, if it's not your intended purpose to, you know, bleed it out and stuff. And here I blended out with the Moonstone. Here I tried to blend the colors together with the water, and as you can see I got a little bit of a background. And then here I was just testing out the water, like whether it was permanent or not when it's dry, so it is not. I'm assuming these are water-based ink. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into an illustration. I'll talk to you further about my process and give a rating and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. So these sparkle pens are the best. They are super duper sparkly and I love them. So these are new. I'm pretty sure they're not new to the UK, but as far as the US is concerned, they are relatively new to the market. And they're good for coloring, writing, embellishing, accenting, and more. So, I mean, they're really good for anything you want to add some extra sparkle to. They come in 18 different colors. You can either get them in 7 sets of 3 if you want all the colors, or 2 sets of 12. So the 7 sets of 3 come in a clear set, which are 3 just clear sparkle pens, Falling Leaves, which is like an autumn themed kind, a Shades of Spring set, a summertime set, a winter warmer set, and then the 2 I have, which are the Perfect Pastels, and then the Glamour set, I think it's called Glitz and Glamour. So the colors I ended up getting are Aquamarine, Moonstone, Amethyst, Cosmos, Rose Quartz, and Pink Garnet. They're really pretty. They complement each other really well, I think. And they also come in 12 packs. One is a spring and summer pack, and the other is a fall and winter pack. They are a flexible nylon brush pen, so they're really nice, and the spring back is really great on these, and they hold their shape really well. I haven't had any problems with them, you know, losing their shape or being wonky. The glitter does rub off though, so I'm pretty sure you could probably spray it with some kind of fixative or something, but you just want to be careful. The glitter will rub off, and it will get on your hands, because I look like a little pixie fairy afterwards because I was so freaking glittery. But I love these pens, even though they made me all sparkly. So one thing I really don't like about the design of the barrel itself is that they kind of roll everywhere. They're not made so like to stay put, so I did have a bit of an issue with that. And another thing, if you color next to a layer and it's even remotely somewhat damp, it will completely bleed into that other color, so you have to make sure it is completely dry. And these take a little bit to dry. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but you definitely want to make sure, you know, that you're not bleeding your colors together unless that's what you want. Now, this is an Inktober prompt. I apologize for my big head in this video. I kind of got a little close to the picture. But anyway, the prompt that I got from one of you was to draw a cute but creepy doll character. So you can see she's kind of cute, but then she's got like a knife behind her back. And I named this piece Sugar Coated because number one, it's really glittery, and she's really happy in this cute little room, but she's also about to kill you. So I don't know, I just like the way it turned out, and it was a really fun piece to work on. And I'm really thankful that Spectrum Noir let me review these. They did send these to me. I reached out to them, and they were generous enough to send me these in exchange for a review for you guys. So that was really nice of them. I really like these. All in all, as far as a rating is concerned, I really like these. These are probably my favorite sparkle pens I've used, and so I'm going to give these a 9 out of 10. I really like them. They're really fun, and they have a ton of glitter in them, which I think is really great. They don't come in a lot of colors. 18 colors is a lot though, but they can be watered down with water because they are water-based, and they can be blended together, so you can kind of get a variation, which is really nice. All in all, I had a lot of fun with this piece, and I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys found this review helpful. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to comment down below and let me know if you've used these. What did you think? If you haven't, what did you think of the video? Also, don't forget you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want to keep updated on my Inktober shenanigans, as well as a link to my art store in the description if, you know, you aren't following my art store. So, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button to become a member of our cute little Squid Pod. And until next time, guys, toodaloo! Then later I do go in with the Kopigasen Fude pen and I completely color in the little tentacle monster dude, just to make him a little bit more creepy because, I don't know, black